Mr. and Mrs. Elliott, the two of you have been married for 8 years, although you've been together for 12, and you have 2 children together, but you don't think you're going to make it. Mrs. Elliott, you are seeking reimbursements for, are you ready for this? Motorcycle lessons. That's a divorce court first. But anyway, I can't wait to hear about that. But before we do, Mrs. Elliott, I'm going to start with you. Why don't you tell me a little bit about your relationship and why you're here in divorce court today?
Well, Mr. Elliott, a.k.a. Mr. Can't Get Right over here.
Can't get right?
No, he can't get right. He keeps cheating, and I'm to the point to where he's out of the room and he's about to be out of the house. And I really need your help today because I don't even know if it's worth saving anymore.
Now, are you for sure he's cheating or you just think he's cheating?
1000% he's cheating.
You give me some stories that will convince me as well.
One story is I went to visit him at work, surprise him, and I walk in and he's hugging a girl, and I'm like, she don't work here, who is this? So she's walking by me and I say really loud so she knows, who is this chick? And he's like, calm down, calm down. She's looking for a job here. I'm like, why is she hugging you for? Oh, she's just saying goodbye. I'm like, okay. So she worked across the way from him. And so I walk over there, I'm like, hi, I'm Todd's wife, and I just want to let you know I'm crazy. Just to put it out there.
But that don't mean that he was cheating just because the girl came and gave him a hug. Let's reel it back in. Let's come back to the land. Let's come back to shore. You can't sit, nah, bro. No, that's not one. I'm not counting it.
I had to do it. I had to let her know. And she's going to say with the attitude, well, we're friends. I'm like, I don't know about you. So that's one story.
Give me another.
Another one, it just happened. This girl, she wrote me on Instagram, and I have evidence.
Okay. Nick, could I say it, please?
So she wrote me on Instagram, and she said, me and Todd have been talking for less than a year. We had sex 5 times in his car. We went on each other, and I just wanted to let you know.
Oh, she got specific.
Yeah, she went all, I'm like, oh, when I read it, I was at work when I read it, and I started shaking, freaking out. And I called him up, and I'm like, who is this girl that's writing me on Instagram? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. So I ended up leaving work early. Well, I got off early, but straight to his job. And I'm like, what's going on? This girl's writing me. He's denying it, but the evidence is right there.
It's right there. Mr.
That's never supposed to make it back to wifey. I don't advise you to do it at all. I'm gonna be honest, I really don't. But if you do want to be in that life, bro, then never make it back home. Never, bro. Instagram. All things that's good for you are not good for you. I mean, I get it. It's convenient and, it's a part of it's a part of society. It's a part of society. Everybody uses it. I get it and I understand that. But if you're doing something that's supposed to be underground and undiscoverable and undetectable, you shouldn't be there, bro. You shouldn't be there. Respect your wife. I don't do it, bro. If you want my 400, 1,000 honest opinion, don't. But if you're going to do that, bro, stay out the way. Stay off the radar. That's just disrespect. Man.
Elliott, have you been cheating on your wife? That's a yes. So the question is, how often and for how long?
Well, it's been, usually when she catches me, or not like that.
Usually when she catches me.
No, when she sees, so it's usually it's like a message or something like that because I try to, fill voids and stuff like that. And I never physically, that was the first time I physically cheated on her, and it wasn't 5 times.
How
the
many
girl
times
was just trying
was
to,
it?
huh?
How many times was it? Twice.
Twice.
But you talk to women regularly in a romantic fashion, even if you only cop into having sex with one twice.
Yes.
Is that accurate?
Yes.
What void are you trying to fill?
Well, I'm gonna use the time when, what the time that she's talking about. we was just going through like not saying it's an excuse or anything like that, but we was going through a real bad time in our relationship. You know, it was just a lot of arguing. We couldn't get along. It was just a bunch of stuff going on. Like, we just couldn't get along basically.
Right.
And I just wanted to fill a void. I guess you want to say, like, you know, because I wasn't feeling no affection because we was going through so much at that time. So I just thought that would fill that void, you know, that need that I needed, you know, the affection and the talking to.
Well, my understanding is, based on your paperwork, that you don't communicate well at all. So, Mrs. Elliott, I'm going to start with you. Why don't you tell me what you believe your communication problems are, and give me a couple of examples so I can see how the thing works.
I think that he says I take things the wrong way, but he says things messed up.
Give me an example.
So I just finished going to school for my associate, so I was thinking about going back for my bachelor's degree. And he's like, how long is that gonna take? And like discouraging me. I'm like, dang, you don't want me to get my bachelor's degree? And that's really.
Were you less than supportive when she said she wanted to get her bachelor's?
I wasn't trying to sound like that. It was just, I was just saying, do you think, because I've been supporting for a couple years and it was getting kind of rough for us, so I was just like, do you think that you might want to get like a little part-time or something like that?
Bro, you got to support her throughout. Ain't that what you gave her the ring for? When you got down and you was in front of the camera and you gave her the ring and all of that, bro, that's what that's about. That's 24/7 until y'all go under. And even when you under the ground, she gonna roll over and get in your way, bro. You gonna be right next door, bro. I ain't mad at it. Listen, I ain't mad at it. As long as that's the right one, as long as she the one for you, bro, she the one for you. But yeah, man, there's no respect. You ain't respecting your vows. It's not respecting your vows, bro. That's what you signed up for. You signed up to support her through all of that. And I get it. You know, times might be rough, but if she trying, you know, better herself, further her education and all of that, then, you know, yeah. Let her do her thing. Let her do her thing. I know that one thing that's very, how can I put it? A person will love you forever if you genuinely support them. Like, if you genuinely support a person and what they have going on, regardless of what it is, if they got an idea that they're going to mow lawns or have a landscaping business, and you go to work and you run into a coworker, you're like, damn, my friend just started a landscaping business, and then the lady, she like, well, I need my grass cut, and then you give it, that person will love you forever because you take a genuine interest and a genuine, how can I put it, want to help or feeling to help that person out within their endeavor, bro. So.
And she took that like, I don't want you to go to school. Just use what you got and just go to work and stuff like that. But I didn't mean it like that. I was just saying,
saying,
I was just throwing
we have
out
this
stuff.
issue. Yeah,
I was just throwing out stuff. But she took it as I wasn't trying to be supportive, or I wasn't being supportive. So I wasn't trying.
That wasn't your intent at all. You were just discussing the logistics of it.
Right. I was just saying, like,
he
reality.
Just comes
you know
off so aggressive, like attitude. Like, for example,
She wanted you to tell her, all right, baby, if you got that associate's, then go get the master. Then after the master, go get the PhD. Then after the PhD, go get the doctorate. Then after the doctorate, you get the NASA. You gotta work for NASA after that. You gotta go NASA. But yeah, bro, she just wanna be supported. She wanna be supported in whatever she doing. And I get that. I understand that. Any person will want that. Any person will want that. But on the flip side, I get what he's saying. If if the bank account really not supporting you doing that right now, then it might gotta be, compromise. All right, listen, instead of doing 4 classes, you can do 1. We can afford 1. Or instead of, figure it out. Figure it out. Yeah, bro, but she want that support. She looking for that unconditional support.
I planned this family trip for me and the kids and him, had a great time, and we were gonna get some food. And I told him, call the place to order it to pick it up. And instead of calling, he's on the phone trying to order it. And when you're on the phone trying to order it, not everything pops up. What
yeah, you
want.
gotta scroll and all that.
And I wanted a specific meal.
Right.
And he was doing, I'm like, just call. And he blew up. He's like, never mind, I don't want to do this anymore. And I'm just like, what the heck? Like,
how did it go? How did it get like that? Mr. Elliott, do you recall that circumstance?
Yeah.
How did it go left? Because it was just food.
Right. That's usually how, stuff starts. She got the attitude about I didn't call, and we just kind of went back and forth like, oh, just call. No, I'm going to do it online. No, just call. Well, I'm going to do it online. So then it kind of escalated, and then she started going, she started getting mad, and I'm like, and so it got loud. So I'm like, you know what? And then she started calling me names and all that kind of stuff.
Did you call the man
She
names
say all that.
No,
the manner in
she
which
was
you were
saying
going to order
stupid,
food?
moron, use tape, why you being dumb? Like,
that
all that
after
kind of
it
Yes.
already escalated.
Yes,
He already, like,
that's how they be, bro. I'm telling you, it don't matter, man. They can be mad, upset. Let them be hungry. Let her be hungry when she get in that car when you scoop her up, man. She. It ain't pretty, bro. It is not pretty, bro. Make sure you feed the ladies, man. Feed the ladies. Ladies, we love y'all. We love y'all.
like had an attitude with everyone in the car, and I said, just call. And then he's like, oh, I don't even want anything now. And
Let me ask you a question, Mrs. Elliott. When you suggested that he ought call instead of doing it online, how did you run that by him? Did you say, why don't you just call? Or did you say, you know what, honey, it might be easier if we call?
I think it was in the middle of that.
I was about
I didn't say, honey, just call, but I didn't say, why don't you just call? I said, why don't you just call? It's easier to, why don't you just call for? It's easier.
So
But
I took that as like, why are you being stupid? Why you just don't call? And then, so when you
But I didn't
do
say
that,
stupid.
no, she didn't. No, she didn't say stupid.
Let me tell you what people don't understand about having a conversation. It's all about tone and entry. You
That's the
always
truth.
come in light and like, hey, babe, you know what? Why don't we? Couldn't we? Especially if you're not getting along. My husband
the
and I are
truth.
the most. If you see us saying, "Hey, baby, please, thank you," so you know we're not getting along, because we make. When you're not getting along, you be extra polite, so you know that person isn't going to
Well, I
take
didn't
you.
know
I have a great.
Hold on, man. Let her cook. They doing too much, man. I don't like that. She dropping real loud. That's real facts right there, bro. It's all in the presentation and the tone. What do you say on Baby Boy? You little dumb motherfucker. It's all about guns and butter. He's. It's all about guns and butter, baby. Now, what are the guns? Hold on. What is it? I forgot. I just know artwork, man. Y'all know what I'm talking about, man. Shout out to the family. But yeah, man, the judge making it a goddamn good point. Let her finish what she's saying. This right here, give me, like, man, I'm trying to help y'all little motherfuckers out, but you ain't, I got it, T. Don't, Judge T, I got it. Judge, I got it. Yeah, man, let her cook, bro. She's sitting up here trying to tell y'all the truth. That'll stretch, I don't want to say stretch out, but that'll help enhance the relationship, man. That'll give you another 23 years or something like that. I'm dead serious. If you present it in the right way, the tone, and I give y'all no one. She gave y'all the tone, I give y'all the other one. Fellas, this, I got you, bro. If your girl in the room, just tell your girl, go ahead, step on out real quick. It's one of them times. I'm going to give y'all another one. Man. Just that time of the year coming up, I'm going to give y'all another one. Hey, man, listen. It's all about the tone, bro. But the icing on the cake, you really want the icing on the cake? The icing on the cake is the satin. It's all about the setting, bro. If you know that her big ass like steaks and she like to go to the steakhouse, take her big ass to the steakhouse. If you know that it's a new movie that she been wanting to see, the Anoria or whatever that movie, yeah. Go ahead, take her down there to the movie theater and, it's all about the setting, bro. I promise you. I promise you. Y'all deliver it, not. Y'all know what we gotta do. Massage it. Just massage it in there. Make sure y'all pick the right setting, though. I promise you. I ain't lying. All right.
Story
Tell me about it.
about that. So, not too long, a couple days ago, I was gonna take a shower.
Yeah.
And I went in the shower, turned it on, but then I came back out because I was getting a little speaker, whatever. I wanted to listen to
listen to music in the shower,
whatever.
gotcha.
So I go and grab a speaker, and she said, "What are you doing?" And I said, "Oh, I'm grabbing a speaker." So it was like automatic. It was automatic attitude after that. And I was just like, what do you mean? But I didn't, at the time, I didn't take it. So I was like, I'm just grabbing a speaker. You know what I'm saying? So I grabbed the speaker and I and I said, is it okay if I, because I know that you have to take the phone in the shower or in the bathroom, and I know that could be a problem, especially with our background. So I wanted to make sure.
Man, shout out to bro. He trying to be proactive instead of reactive. And he said it in a joking manner, but that really bro, I'm telling you, that'll put her motherfucking mind at ease for at least another 12 minutes, bro. Her mind will be cool for, psych, ladies, we love y'all. It's just a joke. God damn. It'll put her mind at ease for 12 minutes, but he can't spell goddamn homonym. Yeah, he can't spell it. We get it. It's just a joke, but that's the truth. That's the absolute truth. He said it in a joking manner, but check up on her, be like, baby, I do it in it. Man, y'all present it however y'all need to present it. But just, let her know. Just give her a little something. Give her a little something. You take care of her shit, take care of you.
Sure. I was like, is it okay? But yeah, I know how you can get, I know how I can be. You know what I'm saying? So she said, I don't care what you do. Like that, but she didn't say it in an attitude way. She said it in a cool way. She was like, I don't care. You go, she said it like that. So I get in the shower, and then I come out, and it was attitude, and I know, and I seen the attitude, and I was just like, what's wrong? Nothing. Nothing. For a while. And then I'm like, just tell me what's wrong. I had to kind of get it out of her. And I said, you feel some kind of way about me taking the phone in the shower, didn't you? But mind you, before this, I was like, oh, you could come in the shower, if you want to, you try to, I was playing around trying to do the
My dog.
So I was like, oh, you can come in the shower, I'll be waiting for you, blah, blah, like that. So I'm like, all right, cool.
There's a time that he was texting this girl but made it seem like I could trust him. He would leave his phone. But the whole time, he had a secret text app on his phone. And he was right in front of me, though. Yeah, he was doing videos, sending videos to the girl when I'm in the same room. And I caught messages of her saying, oh, is your wife in the room with you? And he's sending her videos and stuff. You can act so innocent, but you do everything.
But it's a ruse. It's not really true.
It's
when you a slick dude, and you're doing wrong behind some slickness, you gonna slip on it yourself.
And for some of the ladies, they like that. He wrong. We not gonna say that he in the right, he wrong, but for some women, that's a turn on. They like being with people that's in committed relationships. And we ain't judging nobody, but again, it's a two-way. It go both ways. He not an angel. He not perfect, but it take two. Respectfully, Judge.
And
did you do all that with the text app? Did you do that?
I did do that.
Multiple times. Fake emails. He's done fake emails.
My defense to that it was a while ago when I was doing stuff like that, but now I'm on a totally, and she'll tell you I'm on a totally different thing now. As far as my mindset and how I am, I'm totally not.
How long you been on this new thing?
I want to say over a year.
Nigga, y'all better count for, bro. Get him out of here, man. You can't even defend your action. It clearly said at the beginning of the damn video that they've been married for 8, together for 12. So 12 minus 1, bro. You've been fucking her over for 94, 91% of the time. That's wild, bro. That is wild. But hey, who am I? Hey.
Oh, he says. The girl just...
I got to tell you something, Mr. Elliott. Let me tell you something. If you beat somebody in the face for 8 days straight, on the 9th day, you can stop beating them. but they'll still be bleeding.
And that's
Things have to take time to heal. So you have to own that extra level of suspicion that she has because she came by it legit. Why don't you tell me what happened with the baby?
We lost our son. I was 8 months pregnant.
So sorry.
Yeah, and
Oh,
yeah, we had to.
okay.
I wasn't when you eat, you have to do the kick counts. So we ate dinner together, and I was doing the kick counts, but he wasn't kicking. So I was like, what the heck? So we rushed to the hospital, and there wasn't a heartbeat. So, yeah.
I'm so sorry.
So I felt like he wasn't really there for me because when we had to pick out our son's headstone, I was like, come on, we need to pick it out. We need to do like the letters, what we wanted to say on there and everything. And he didn't come with me. He said, oh, I have to go to the job fair. And I'm like, you can go to this job fair at any time. Like, this is our son. Like, we have to, you know what I mean? I just felt alone.
The hardest thing you would ever have to do, and he asked you to do it alone. Mr. Elliott, tell me your side.
So, I'm sorry.
Take your time. This is a terrible thing.
So, I had a lot of like losses in my life, you know, like real important people to me when I was young. So it was hard for me to grieve. Like I went through so much when I was young over the people that I did lose that I didn't want to go through that again. So when that happened, I checked myself out.
There's no right way to get this done because it's such a wrong thing to happen. You're just not supposed to bury your children. It's just, I can't get mad at anybody about how they responded. All I can ask is say this, Mr. Elliott. You don't have to do it right, but you do have to stay in the game.
You're right.
You know what I mean? You can be in the room, rolling
sure.
around on the floor, and I can't tell you did the wrong, because I ain't never buried a child and hope never to do so. But you gotta stay in the room. You gotta stay in the room. Even though it's hard, you gotta stay in the room. Because no matter what you're going through, she's going through it too. Plus, her hormones are off the chain. You've got to make a decision at some point, Mrs. Elliott,
Right.
to be in the game or out of the game. And whatever decision you make, I can't fuss about. Do you see what I'm saying? But understand this, if you stay in the game, give him an opportunity to make you happy. Because there's no point in being, trust him until he can't be trusted anymore. Once he's not trustworthy anymore, then you walk away.
Right.
This is your last stand. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But give yourself an opportunity to be happy.
Okay.
That's what I'm gonna say to you.
Okay.
The rest of it is me and you, Mr. Elliott. You've done long-term foundational damage to the mother of your children. And what you're doing now is saying, well, now I'm coming correct, and she's not responding appropriately. She is responding appropriately. She keeps getting sneak attacked, hurt by you over a long period of time. So you've got to pay for that with attention and the incorrect response and unhappy, and you have to stay silent. You can't get all in your feelings about the fact that she don't trust you. You bought that.
And it come with interest. Don't forget that part. It come, the interest is gone. Now we talking about fit, man. Listen, it's interest on that as well. And if you feel like she worth it, bro, you'll pay that tab. If it was me, you'll pay the tab and you'll tip her. That's how I'm coming with it. But nah, bro, like you gotta make up for that L. You can't go get the regular flowers for $13 or something. You might gotta get 3 on it. You've been cheating for 10 years. So you probably gotta come with 30 for every time you did it. But hey, if you think she worth it, bro, go ahead and pay that tab. It come with interest, though. I promise you that. Trust me.
You paid for it, and now you've got to suffer through it. And you have to stay strong. Don't get in, oh, now I'm not getting what I need, so text another girl. You know, men are always talking about women so emotional. Y'all just as emotional as we are.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You wrap it up in logic. Well, she didn't give me what I need for 3 Thursdays in a row, so I gotta go find somebody who can give me what you need. You need to suck up this pain that you caused her by ongoing, significant efforts in her direction without any thought of a positive response for a while. And you're gonna get your feelings hurt, you're gonna feel sad, and you're gonna feel she doesn't appreciate me. Suck it up. You bought it. She sucked it up for 12 years. You cannot get distressed in 12 months if you want it to work. You got kids that are 11 and 6. Everything you do to upset their mother upsets them. So you gotta be man enough to own what you did and keep coming. If you're not man enough to own what you did and keep coming correct, let her know and let her go. You understand what you understand? No matter what he does, you will be fine. You will be fine. You are beautiful, gorgeous, intelligent, well-spoken. You know, I love myself some you.
Yeah. Thank you.
You want to give it some an opportunity? Actually give it an opportunity.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it won't crush you. Oh, you know, I'm going to give you this one last chance, brother. And I'm going to trust you. And I'm gonna...
After 12, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. He been cheating for 11 years, bro. He the GOAT. He the GOAT. How he got out of this one, I don't know. You know what? It gotta be the bow tie. It gotta be the bow tie, bro. He came Brother Muzone on him. He came Brother Muzone on him with the bow tie. They said my dog cheated for 11 out of 12. God damn.
But get gone. There will be no recovery in this matter. It is so.
Judge Lynn spoke about the idea of giving him one more chance.
Yeah.
What are you thinking?
I don't know. I'll try, but it's probably gonna get hard to get over this last thing that he did.
The judge said it's time to come correct, man.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do after leaving here?
I got a lot of work to do.
A lot of work to do.
A lot of work to do, so I'm gonna put in all the work I need to, and hopefully everything works out for the best.
I mean, Judge Lynn, she got on top of you a little bit.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I was expecting it.
Yeah. Yeah, we came ready.
I came ready. I came ready.
Brianna says since the show, she decided to take the judge's advice. They both decided to go to counseling together. Okay. She says if the relationship fails, at least she gave it all. I like her. That's another man's wife. Nah, but I like her approach to it. I like that. I know this nigga named Todd. Todd says that he committed to working hard to support his wife. Damn, bro. I don't read that slow. And keep her happy. He says they are taking the necessary steps. Right on, brother. Right on, brother. Strike 1. Strike 2. Strike 8. Strike 12. Strike 33. We on 59. 14 again. 23. 8. Bro, how many times did this man get caught out of the 11 years? No, I know. Y'all type it in the comment. Y'all let me know in the comment. What's 11 divided? It gotta be, what's 11 divided by 12? I'm gonna say like 0.937184337 or something like that. It gotta be, bro. It gotta be. That's a long time. And the fact that they was cool with it and wanted to get, I ain't gonna lie. And I know in the comment, I be going at y'all in the comment section like, what would you do if the shoe was on the other foot? Man, I ain't gonna lie. This is not the occasion for that. That is crazy. Would you be able to put up with that? Would you be able to put up with your partner admitting to being dishonest and disloyal? I don't like that. I don't like the way that sounds, but it is not being loyal. It is, if we being truthfully honest about it. For 11 out of the 12 years, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. And then you can't come back after 12. And she hit the nail on the head. You can't come back after 12 and expect everything going to be good in 2. You can't come back after 12 and expect everything is going to be good in 2. Now, Broden experienced 12. He didn't put her through 12 years. Motherfucker got me at 12 months and then with that back after 2. Knock it off. Stop. You got to pay interest on that debt. It's the same way when y'all go out to the store and, you get the credit card and all of that stuff. It's the interest that's building up on it. Yeah. Yesterday's price ain't today's price. Yesterday's price is not today's price. But to be truthfully honest, with you, all jokes aside, I do hope that they make it work because they, like she said, they got a child together, and I'm all for keeping the family unit together. If it's a chance, if it's a possibility to keep the family unit together, man, forget all of that other stuff. Just go ahead, settle down, do your thing with the old ball and chain. Shout out to my dog Nick, man. Shout out to Nick and Kelsey. Shout out to him, man. But listen, the honest truth, to be truthfully honest, I forgot everything that I was about to say in this outro, but I really appreciate y'all for watching this video. Y'all let me know what y'all think. GTG, the family, as always, is love, and we out.